Enlightenment is yours. Heaven Letter number 4873. March 29, 2014. You can imagine rising up, or you can imagine going down a chute. However you imagine your entrance, you are slipping into heaven now, right now, this minute as we speak. Sit down a minute, and listen to this. Entering heaven and your experience of oneness with me are natural. Therefore, it is not contrived. It is not a skill, unless you call breathing a skill. It is not a skill unless you consider being born to earth as a skill. It is not even something you learn, this that you call coming so very close to me, and, therefore, coming close to all. If I am the Father, Mother, God, everyone is your brother or sister. This is inalterable. Whether you know this, follow this, or adhere to this, it is nevertheless so. There is one heart, and it is mine, and it is also yours. This is not a planned action. How, then, does the much heralded enlightenment occur? How did you grow from baby to toddler to schoolgoer, and then teenager and so on? What trick did you perform? The fact is, it is so natural to grow and extend yourself, there is nothing you have to do. This desired enlightenment is going to find its way to you regardless of anything. Enlightenment is going to find you. You can't stop it. You may be surprised. You may think it will never come to you because you fear you are such a clod, and, well, enlightenment hasn't occurred yet. Enlightenment may fall through the roof. It may come a sliver at a time. It may have already come, and you are unaware. You may be a scholar or illiterate, and enlightenment will come. You can be mute or talk a mile or a minute, and it will come. You may be what you consider the last person in the world, and you could be the first. You could spend your whole life at the rim, just ready to jump in, and still more patience is required of you. It is not an emergency that you become enlightened. You may think of enlightenment the way you think of Christmas, and, yet, whatever Christmas is supposed to be in your mind, you have to wait for it, and it may leave you still wanting. Sometimes enlightenment sneaks in, and we can say you are the last to know. You could see yourself as last in line and be enlightened first. Await enlightenment. It is yours. It will come. Of course, you must already be acquainted with enlightenment, or you would not crave it so much. You have had a taste of it. Even so, you may not know when a burst of it comes to you. You may be eating a Hershey bar or be a nomad somewhere and not recognize who or where you are. Enlightenment is not something you achieve. It is not like an A on your report card. You don't have to work hard for it. It is not that you have to go out there and be good and, therefore, deserve it. Enlightenment is inborn. You already deserved it before you were born. You may hasten enlightenment by being kind and thoughtful of others and doing no harm. The thing is, you can never know if you hastened its coming it or not. In terms of enlightenment, neither the turtle nor the hare wins. Everyone wins. Everyone breaks through the rope of ignorance and his toe touches the finish line. You will. Here's the clincher. There is no end. Do you remember about infinity? There is no end to it. There was no beginning as well. Being is being. If you need an umbrella to be under, it is named infinity. As you come closer to the sun, you reflect the sun more. As you come closer to me, you reflect me more. You would gobble up enlightenment, yet enlightenment is creeping up on you all the time. As you sup on enlightenment, you always want more. In infinity, there is no less, yet infinity is more and more. In infinity, you can't exactly locate yourself, you understand. There are no measuring places. Underneath all the layers you have embodied, you are enlightened now, and, one day, you will come to see that this is so. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. heavenletters.org